Okay, today we're looking at lesson 5 in module 8. It is practice with 1 and 2 step problems. We did 2-step problems in lesson 4, so that'll just kind of be a review, so hopefully you'll just be getting better at it. I can write equations with unknowns using the 4 operations to solve 1 and 2 step word problems. So let's review. What are the 4 operations? Addition. Everybody. Multiplication. Division. Okay, those are the 4 operations. Okay, a 1-step problem means we're going to just do one thing. We're either going to add, we're going to subtract, we're going to multiply, or we're going to divide. A 2-step problem means maybe the first time we'll have to add and then divide or subtract and multiply or something like that. Maybe add twice, maybe divide twice. So let's go ahead and work and see if we can figure it out. Bev has 3 large bags with 8 apples in each bag, and a smaller bag with some more apples. She has 31 apples. How many apples are in the smaller bag? So our unknown here is, so what do they want to know?
The unknown.
Yeah, they want to know how many apples are in the smaller bag. And here it says they have a smaller bag with some more apples. It doesn't tell us. So it tells us the total number of apples, and it tells us she has 3 large bags of apples with 8 apples in each bag. So is this going to be a 1 or 2-step problem? 2. It says complete the bar model and the equation to show the number of apples in the large bags. Use in for the unknown. So what do we know about the large bags? That there are 3 bags. So that's our 3 rectangles. And how much should I put in each of those rectangles? 8. Because it tells us there's 8 apples in each bag. So 3 times 8 equals our unknown of n. Our unknown of n. Catherine is right. It is 24. Okay. Says complete the, so then over to the side we're going to write 24. That n is equal to 24. Complete the bar model to show how many apples are in the smaller bag. Use S for the unknown number. Now, S, remember, is our small apple. So how many apples are in the large bag? 24. Okay, and there were 31 altogether? Okay, so our 24 plus S equals 31. How are we going to find out what S is? We're going to have to do an inverse operation, aren't we? We are going to subtract. What are we going to subtract, Hudson?
31 minus S.
Okay. 31 minus S equals 24. Whoops, I wrote 8. Okay. So let's stack it and subtract it. Got to regroup, right? Can't have 1 and take 4 away. So now we have 11 minus 4, which is
7.
7. And 2 minus 2 is 9. So S is equal to
7.
So how many apples are in the smaller bag?
7.
How can I check to know if my answer is reasonable? We can add 24 plus 7. I think it's easier to stack in that. So 7 plus 4 we know is 11. And 2 plus 1 is
3.
And what equals 31. So we used an inverse operation to check our work. Turn over to the next page. Step it out. Bed buys 30 pairs to put on.
Oh yeah, we didn't do that.
See, you mean?
Right
Oh, we sure didn't. In our illustration, our bar model. Yep, should have a 7, right? Okay. Bev buys 30 pears to put in fruit baskets. Each basket has 3 pears. How many baskets of pears does Bev have? 1 or 2 steps? She buys how many pears? It is 1 step. She buys how many pears? Where's that going to go? Are we going to divide that, or is that going to be our divisor? So that's going to be our dividend. And we're going to divide it by something that equals 3. Okay. So what about of B? So this is B. This is our unknown right here. What about of B? Is B equal to 3? It says think. 3 times what is 30? 10. Bev fills 10 baskets with pears, right? Now, if I wanted to check that, what could I do?
You could multiply.
Right, I could multiply. I could say 10 times 3 equals 30. Okay? Number 3, Bev buys 32 plums for fruit baskets. She puts 4 plums in each basket. After she delivers some baskets, Bev has 5 baskets left. How many baskets does Bev deliver? How many steps is this? 2. How many plums does she have altogether? 32 plums. Number of plums in each basket. She puts what? 4 plums in each basket. Okay? How many 4s in 32?
8.
So N equals 8. Now we got to do the bottom part. Write an equation to show the number of baskets Bev delivers. Okay? So we decided 8 baskets, right? And she delivered some. And number of baskets delivered. And what does it say she had left after she delivered baskets? 5. So that's going to be our answer right here. So 8 minus 5 is 3. So our unknown B is equal to 3. How many baskets does Bev deliver? 3 baskets. How can you use mental math to check if your answer is reasonable? 3 plus 5 is what? And how many did she put in each basket? Remember? 4. So is 8 plus 4 32 plums? Or 8 times 4? Yes. Okay, check your understanding. Okay, work within your table. Hudson, you go over and sit at Kayla's desk. Then work within your table group to see if you can solve this. Check your understanding. Okay, at the theater, one section of seats has 4 rows. If you were doing this at home, I hope you work the problem and then come back. At the theater, one section of seats has 4 rows with 9 seats in each row. Some seats are reserved. There are 30 seats not reserved. How many seats are reserved? How many steps was this? 2. What was the first step?
You have to find 9 times 4.
We have to find that total number of seats, don't we? And what does that equal?
36.
Okay, then what was the next step?
36 minus 30 equals 6.
So let's say this was N. So N equals 36. Then what did you do?
36 minus 30 equals S.
And what is S?
6.
if you are at home, please go to your homework and choose one of the problems, 1 through 7. Choose one of the problems of 1 through 4 and complete it, 1 through 4, and do all of the back. Thank you.